am very disappointed in what we've been seeing from the Bowie State Bulldogs men's basketball team since the Howard game. We all know the Howard game, that was a great moment. Oh man, what a great game that was. But what made the game great was the effort, the intensity, the determination. There was no jogging down the court. Guys were sprinting down the court. Guys were moving the ball. They were playing physical defense. They were shooting with confidence. They were running offensive sets, trying to get good shots. They were moving without the basketball, communicating on defense, rebounding. They were playing with intentionality. They played like the game meant something to them. That's how they played against Howard, a Division I opponent. Since then, we've played Lincoln on the road, Virginia Union at home. And it's been very disappointing to see, particularly the two first halves. Mind you, on the road at Howard, it was like 30-33 at the half. Fast forward to last night, we have 14, 16 points at the half at home versus Virginia Union. Have you seen Virginia Union's record? And we score less than 20 points in the first half at home in a conference game, a game that we need. Man, we play Lincoln. There's a lot of hype around Lincoln, but I got to tell you, I haven't seen them in person, but watching that game on the stream, Lincoln is cool. They solid. They all right, but they're not no juggernaut that we should, that we can't beat. But look at the first half of that game. Once again, less than 20 points going into the half. Pathetic. Honestly, from the looks of things, it seems as if the Howard game was the championship game. Everybody got up. Everybody was ready. Everybody was prepared. Everybody played hard. Everybody played smart. Everybody played with intention. And they got the win. And now everybody's relaxing. Hey, we beat Howard. Season's over. Never mind, we're not in the MEAC, we're in the CIAA. And in the CIAA, we have one of the worst conference. Man. The sad thing is, the Howard game at this point is only going to highlight how disappointing of a season is looking like we're going to have. Because it's like, hold on, you went to Howard and won this game, and then you did this in conference? There was a lot riding. There's a lot on the balance right now. An opportunity to have the first winning season in many years. They had an opportunity, there's still an opportunity to finish with a winning record for the first time in a good while. A solid conference record for the first time in a good while. A solid home record for the first time in a good while. But honestly, it seems like nobody don't care about that. It seems as if, hey, we beat Howard. We proved we can play against Division I opponents. We proved some of us should be D1. That's it. Season's over. I mean, just look at these first halves. Against Virginia Union, against Lincoln, against a lot of, it's crazy. It's really strange. Against conference opponents. The teams that you actually have to beat to win the championship. Those teams, watch how we come out again. Watch how we come out in all conference games. Extremely slow start, giving up fast break points, giving up layups, silly fouls, bunch of turnovers, bunch of bad shots, guys jogging up and down the court, not communicating on defense, getting beat off the dribble, giving up wide open threes, forcing up bad shots, getting in foul. I mean, we get into a conference game and the team don't even start playing until the second half. We spend the whole first half of conference games going through the motions, just jogging up and down the court, throwing up a shot, turning the ball over, giving up open shots. It's strange, but from the looks of things, conference games don't matter. The games you actually need to win in order to win a championship, it don't seem like there's all too much care or concern for those games. It's like, oh, whatever. You play hard in the scrimmage against Hampton, you beat them, Division I opponent. You play hard on the road against Howard, you beat them. People was talking about how Bowie State, they the real HU and all that, making jokes like that because of how we played. Look at how we playing now. Union is not all that. Lincoln is not all that. Fayetteville State, we already beat them. I can't speak on Bluefield State or Virginia State because I haven't seen them in person yet. But I've seen the squad that we have. We can compete with anybody. It's going to be interesting to see what we do against Virginia State and Bluefield State. We still got a game against Winston. This game is going to prove a lot to me. On the road at Winston-Salem State. Winston-Salem State is terrible. Terrible. They lost a lot of players to the portal in D1. They lost their coach to D1. They are terrible. This is not close to the Winston of old. Winston-Salem State is terrible. Can we beat them on the road? In a game that we need to win if anybody's going to take us seriously. We got Bluefield at home. Here's the sad reality. Because of how poorly we've started off conference play, a lot of games are must-wins now. Virginia State at home, must win. Winston-Salem State on the road, must win. Bluefield at home, must win. Virginia Union on the road, must win. Think about it. That's only 4 conference wins to go with the 1 we have now. I don't know, man. Maybe we got excited too early. Maybe after the Howard game, we thought, okay, we got a squad. There's no reason for a conference game at home versus a team with a record like Union, we have less than 20 points at the half. Embarrassing. Ridiculous. It looked like and that's the one thing I've noticed with us for the last couple years when it comes to conference play. Everybody else raises their intensity level and focus and want to for conference play. We approach conference play like it's open gym. The next few conference games is going to tell me whether we even need to bother to go down to Baltimore this year or not, because this is ridiculous.